Today we're going to be taking a look at the Titan Chain heavy duty snow tire chains on our 2019 Chevrolet Traverse. So these chains are going to be rated for on-road and off-road use. So these aren't the most aggressive chains you can get, because you can get the V-bar chains, which literally just have spikes on the outside of them. You can also get the studded chains, which are also super aggressive, but on-road use with those, you're gonna kind of scuff up your driveway if you have some pavement there. I don't suggest that. I think these are pretty much the best value when it comes to chains. One, they're heavy duty. You can see it in the title. And what makes them extra heavy duty compared to the other ones is this pretty little color you see right here. So we do have a manganese nickel alloy steel construction, but we do have a zinc coating right here, which is gonna make it a lot stronger than some of the other chains on the site. I just like grabbing chains that look like this because I know that they've been treated, so they're gonna last a very long time. These are gonna give you a lot of traction. So these are 7mm thick square links. So the square links is really nice because it has these a little bit harder edges. So it's gonna give us a lot of traction, but not too much where we're gonna damage our driveway. Again, I think these are pretty much the best value when it comes to what you're really getting. It's high quality stuff. And the fit is extremely well. We don't have the cam tensioners, so we don't have to keep an eye on that tool that you have to use. This gets a really good tight fit out of the box. All we have is this little lever here, which is plenty big. So even with gloves on, you'll be able to tighten it up really easily and link it onto this. I'm just a fan of these. We will have to get some rubber tensioners whenever we're done, but those will be in front of our wheels, but those are rubber, so we're not gonna affect that. But notice, even if we have high snow, the only really section that's really gonna hit this specific wheel might be this, but I really doubt that we're gonna have enough snow to where it's gonna actually go in and scratch this up. All in all you need to do is look at your owner's manual, make sure you're putting on the right set of wheels. These aren't S-Class certified, so make sure that your vehicle doesn't need to have S-Class certified chains. But the fact that these go on-road and off-road, I think is awesome, because you can get stuck in both places, especially with off-road. These could just be used to get you out of a muddy situation. So you can use them all year round. We just want to make sure we don't exceed 30 miles an hour whenever we are driving with these on. First things first, we want to lay out our chains, make sure there's no kinks in our links or anything like that. And then another thing we want to look at, there's going to be this big piece right here. So there's going to be a smooth side and a not so smooth side. We want the smooth side to go towards the vehicle. And then also we want to make sure that the little lever right here ends up on the outside of the tire. You can do this two different ways. We can either, if we're already stuck, you can go ahead and lift it. That's what we're going to do today. But you can also just drive onto these if you wanted to prepare if the roads are pretty bad. But we're going to do it like this. Let's assume we are stuck. So let's grab the center of the chains. We're going to drape it over our tire like this. We want to make sure it's nice and even. Try to get these chains right on the edge of the tire and our rim. And then the first connection we want to do is around back. On one side, we're going to have a little hook, and then on the other side, we're going to have a series of links. So I do suggest you doing this in your garage first to figure out which is the best, because we do have a couple to choose from. I'm just going to go ahead and do the one on the very, very end, but it's going to differ from tire size to tire size. But you want to find the best one before you really have to actually use these, so you know exactly what you need to do. So that's all we need to do back here. So let's go around front and make our second connection. On the outside, we're going to have the same series of links here, but then we're going to have this lever. So we're going to pick whichever link we think is best. I think this one's going to be great. And take it tight, and then we're going to rotate this around. You can hear it getting nice and tight. We have a spare link on this side that hooks right in there. So that is pretty much it for that, but we have one more thing that we need, and it's a rubber tensioner. So these do not come with the kit, and this is what they look like. They have a bunch of hooks on the end of it. So the only thing we need to do with this is make sure the hooks are facing out just to prevent any unnecessary damage. And we want to make sure we are nice and symmetrical. So hook the top one on, hook the bottom one on. We should have two left, and then spread those out evenly throughout the chain. There we go. Now we want you to get in the vehicle, roll over them a couple times, come out, make sure they're still nice and tight, which they are perfect. And that's basically it. We can get unstuck. And that's pretty much it for a look at the Titan Chain HD snow tire chains on our 2019 Chevrolet Traverse.